For those of you who are accustomed to the YouTube channel and the 8 Below show of the past, sometimes we talk about individuals within our community. Those who are also gamers, influencers, creators, people who have made a massive impact or small impact on the community. And someone who's made a huge impact on gaming as a whole is fazebanks. This is a guy who obviously been with FaZe for a long time and really helped the brand to blow up to proportions I don't think anyone saw coming. fazeclan, obviously, biggest gaming team in the world, publicly traded, all these different things. It looks like there's, a lot of things happening behind the scenes there, but a lot of things at FaZe have been first for the gaming industry as a whole. And I think that's a really, special thing. And so a lot of us have, guys like fazebanks to thank for where we are currently. And now it's time for the next generation of gamers to take us to the next level. And that being said, what happened to Banks? I think that there's, a lot of question marks in terms of, what happened to him? Where is he currently? What is he doing? Is he creating content still? What's happening here? And if we go to his YouTube page, what you'll see is that his last video came out 4 years ago, and it was called Dear Tfue. And this guy has amassed over 5 million subscribers. Massive creator, guys. I mean, massive. I mean, not only owner of fazeclan, but being a massive YouTuber as well. And although he hasn't uploaded in so long, the question marks come to, what happened here? Well, first of all, his Dear Tfue video, him and Tfue were very, very close. And a lot of things happened behind the scenes where, and then Tfue came public with talking about how he had a bad contract with FaZe and a lot of drama there. And you guys can check out all that stuff. I'm not going to talk about that so much because even though that does play probably a pretty big part in terms of why Banks decided to step away from creating content, I also think it's another reason why he might not be as much in the public eye, just because of some of the things that happened there, what's happening behind the scenes with FaZe. He has been vocal, however, on his social media when it comes to things, of course, involving fazeclan. He has been vocal about those things and getting the brand back and all those things. He absolutely, I'm sure there's things that he's not able to talk about, but he definitely, like the rest of the OGs at FaZe, want their team back, right? I mean, and with good reason. They want their team back. They want to figure out a way to get FaZe back where it's not being run by people who don't really know what they're doing. When it comes to an esports organization, a gaming organization, the OGs know exactly what they need to do in order to bring FaZe back to the forefront. Even though it technically still is, it's lost some of its prestige since going public, since the team was, was really put in the hands of other, business people. And I'm not saying that, every move has been terrible. Some of the collaborations have been cool that FaZe has done, but a lot of it has just been an issue for sure when it comes to, figuring out ways to continue to grow the brand. And the OGs know exactly what to do there. So what I think is happening is I think Banks is actually working behind the scenes consistently to get FaZe back, figuring out ways to get the team back. And once they do that, which I believe, I have all the confidence in the world that they will get the team back, I do think at that point he will come back to social media in a more major way. He will come back to YouTube and create more YouTube content in the future. I don't think we've seen the end of Banks on YouTube. I don't think we've seen the end of Banks in the gaming industry. I think that he's really just getting started. It's just right now, he's taking his time and getting all the things, because a lot of things have happened over the last number of years where, he broke up with his girlfriend and, FaZe has got all these different issues. He's got his best friend who was Tfue, who, of course, ended up leaving the team. And so there's just been a lot of moving parts. And I think for him, from a mental perspective, is just taking his time. Now, I'm not Banks, so I don't know if that's exactly what he's feeling, but I think he's taking his time, not rushing anything. When he's ready to come back to content, he will. When he's ready to really come back into the public eye, he absolutely will. And I can't wait for that, because I think that this is one of the biggest figures in our industry and is one of the most important voices in our industry as well, when it comes to how do we take this thing from where we are to go to the next level, which is what gaming and esports needs, is how do we go to the next level? A lot of us guys, as just creators in the gaming space, people who are esports enthusiasts, things of that nature, are also going to help. But we need these big guys who have taken us to where we are to take us to that next, to the stratosphere, essentially. And so that's what I think is what's going on here with fazebanks. But I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you think's going on here? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's have a real conversation about it. And for more gaming content and videos, keep it right here with zrotv.